What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. We are here, meet day. Not much more we can say. I'm excited. I'm nervous. Always a blessing to be back on the platform. So you can do it without getting injured. It's the best feeling in the world. I hope today goes really well, and I hope y'all enjoy this video. I'm gonna go do some big numbers and come off the platform injury free. That's all that matters. I'm opening up with, what was it, 765, I think, on squat, and then hopefully want to finish with like an 850. No more than that. I got a game plan from the coach.
So last lift you scratched your third.
I did.
Are you gonna scratch your third again? Is that the goal? Or
No.
Are you gonna...
So what we plan on doing is opening up with 760, jumping up to like 830, and then from there 825, 830, somewhere around there. And then if it's feeling good, if I'm not like tired and that it was as easy as it was at regionals, then we're gonna go up to 850, 855, and then keep that third.
Okay. And for bench?
On bench, we do plan on, and you know, the third scratches are always there. If it's not feeling good and I'm not really comfortable with it, I'm gonna scratch the third one. But we plan on getting a big total this meet and then going into nationals. So
what's your meet? What's your total that you're shooting for?
So what I'm shooting for is 2K, 2,000 pounds.
Okay.
Anything more would be great. Anything less, close-wise, would be a little bit let down. But hey, you know, it's still close, and that'll be all right with that. So yeah.
And bench? What are you opening
Bench,
with?
I'm opening up with 410. Been having a lot of shoulder issues for the past few years now, which I probably should get it checked out, which that's what I'm going to do. Opening up with 410, and then we're going to go to like 420, 425, and then maybe if it's there, shoulders not bothering me, 450. And then deadlift is just the big one. Deadlift, I've had a history of not doing good with deadlift at meets, whether it's dropping it, whether it's just not moving good. So we want to open up with 620, 622 in kilos, and then jump up to 700. That is a big jump, but I've done 775 in prep, and it moved good. So 700 is the second, and then third, we're hitting a home run. Anything over 7 will be fucking out of the park. So
what's your PR on deadlift? Or, yeah.
660 is my best PR I've ever done.
And today we break that.
Oh hell yeah, we're going for it. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoy this. I'm gonna quit babbling now. I gotta start getting ready for squats. But hope y'all enjoy the content and check back in with you after squats. And that was Bob. He talked a lot of shit at regionals, so he's gonna be competing again with us today. So it's always oh man, gotta love powerlifting meets. Anybody who's buying these Inzer sleeves and Pioneer sleeves, size up. They tell you to size down, but that shit's hard as fuck to get on them. Size up. Probably the last month or so of my training, we've been changing up how I warm up, on how I basically approach any lift, regardless if it's like 405 or 630. Basically, I started cutting out the warm-ups. Before, I used to do plate after plate after plate, and then by 7, it's I'm exhausted. So what we did was we jump in hundreds instead of 90 pounds. So like I just did 135 for like 10, warmed up blood, jumped to 4 plates. That moved really well for a couple. I'm gonna go to 595 here in a second for probably a double, and then maybe one more at 650 for a single. Take the sleeves off and go ahead and open. So should be good. It's definitely affected on how my training's gone. Now I'm not burning all that energy that I was before, and I'm basically using my energy for the top lifts instead of just burning on my warm-ups that are unnecessary. So. All right, guys. So we're done with squat. I don't know. I don't know how I feel, honestly. I don't feel bad about it because once you see the footage, you'll be the critic. But I hit something that I never touched before. It would have been a 12 or 15 pound PR from my best overall. They said it wasn't deep enough. Again, that's not out of my control. Had a lot of people that said it was deep from the audience. A lot of camera footage that said it was deep. It looked good, but again, it's gonna happen. So I'm happy with that. How it moved. It moved better than the 2 previous squats. My opener, basically, I didn't warm up enough, so my opener felt like dog shit, and then second one felt a little bit heavy. So going into the last one, I was kind of kept it a little bit low. Went for 837, and it moved the best out of all 3 of them. So again, I feel good. Sucks I didn't get it, but you know, these things happen at powerlifting meets, especially local meets. Yeah, can't really be too mad about it. So we're gonna have some chill time, eat some snacks, eat some food, some hydrate, try to not get too tired, and then here in a little bit we'll start warming up for bench and try to PR on something. You know, shoulders been acting up, but we're gonna do some stretches. We're gonna do some warm ups, and hopefully it lasts through bench and go to deadlifts.
Red lights on your second attempt. You're ahead of me then. I got
No, you had one red.
I had one red
On the second.
So we're tied. I had 3 red lights for all my squats.
How many red lights for your third one?
What?
How many red lights for your third one?
2.
You do.
I got 3 whites on my first, 2 whites on my second, and then and I got Sheldon, but Gigi gave me a red. And then my third, I got one of my light. So I think we're tied in lights squats.
You must be judging the best lifters the hardest.
There you go. I like the way you're thinking today. What are we going for on bench day? What would make Ox just do a jig on his third lift if he got it?
Anything over 450?
Anything over 450. I look forward to the jig you do on the platform.
Appreciate it. All right, guys. So we just finished bench. Overall, it moved a lot better than I thought it was gonna do. I opened up with 407, smoked it, and then jumped up to 435, I think. Smoked that, and I tried to go for a PR or to match my PR, 451, and I got to about here and hit a wall. Didn't go anywhere, so I'm not mad about it. It moved better than I thought it was gonna be. It moved better than I thought it was going to be with the shoulder issue that I had, and so it was just a big confidence boost. I really think if I had a better bench prep with the shoulder issue and all that, it would have been smoked. So that's going to be the goal for the next week, to just smoke that one. Maybe open up at like 430 and get a big PR. But yeah, we're fixing to start warming up for deads, and got some big goals for that one. This is the one that we're coming for. Not only to go 3 for 3. I've never had a good deadlift meet before. I've always got my opener and then never figured it out. It's always gone chaotic after that. So we got a big plan for deadlifts, and try to pull something good. Just finish the day out and yeah, go home happy. So we're flossing my bicep, elbow-ish. Basically, it's gonna push out all the old blood that's just kind of sitting there. It's gonna put new blood in there, kind of warm it up a little bit, make it feel a little bit better. Whenever I tend to go straight into deadlifts, if I don't like first time flossing it. But if I don't roll it out in the bar or something, warm up all that tissue, break it up, it's a real pain in the ass to like bend over or go over with my arm or whatever. So trying to get all that old shit out, make it feel better. Hey, what's going on, everyone? We are sitting here about 3 weeks post meet. You know, I don't know what else to say. Bombing out sucks. You know, going into the day, squats were my bread and butter. Squats were great. I was happy with going 2 for 3. That third one, I thought I got jibbed, but I'm not gonna argue with the judges. Bench, I was very, very happy with on how it moved, despite having the shoulder issue for majority of the prep. And it was a bright look in the future, honestly, because just the way it moved, how everything felt that day, despite the shoulder issue, I was very happy with. Deadlift, my biggest thing for deadlift, despite having a really good prep for it and really figuring out some things for my deadlift, my biggest thing was my mental state. I was very focused. I was very confident. I was not trying to be nervous about anything. And, things happen. That's the first time bombing out since my very first powerlifting meet outside of high school. And yeah, it's never fun. Especially when that was my, I think, 8th or 9th meet. And it's always it's always a gut punch. It's gonna humble you. It's gonna really kind of just make you, I don't know. It just brings you back down to earth, despite on how good you think you are and all this. So nobody likes to bomb out or get disqualified, but shit happens. It's in the sport. It's the nature of the sport. It just wasn't in the cards for me for that day. Talked it over with my coach and had a very good FaceTime, about an hour and a half long FaceTime on what to do now. And we kind of talked about the meet, talked about the state I'm in, talked about the, going forward, what we're going to do. Very happy with it, the outcome of that. Very, happy with the support from my wife, my family, some, fellow gym lifters and stuff. And it's always positive with the powerlifting community. No one's ever going to talk down on you, and no one's ever going to really put you down for bombing out. Everybody, I'm sure, will bomb out once or twice in their powerlifting career. So, I'm no exception. I will be competing again sometime this year in 2025, whether it's in the summer, fall, or the very end of the year. But I will be getting back on the platform, and you'll see a different ox. It's not going to be super heavy ox anymore. I think those days are beyond me, or in my past. Yeah, we got a game plan. Coach is going to be really strict with what we're doing. I'm very strict on myself for what we're going to be doing, and I'm confident. I trust my coach, and I trust my wife for the support, and think we're going to be good going into the new this next meet. Excuse me. And another thing too is anytime you can walk away healthy, injury free from meet, that's a win every single time. We're not pushing around 50 pounds on lightweight stuff. We're putting hundreds of pounds on our back, picking it up over our heads. Any little thing can go wrong in this sport, and career-ending injuries can happen. Just like that. I've seen a lot of fucked up shit in this sport, and so I always just it's a blessing to just be able to walk away from a meet healthy and injury free. So yeah, that's it for this this video. I really hope y'all enjoy it. I'm sorry it's gonna be out a little bit late, but hey, it's my video, right? So yeah, I want to thank Bert for coming out and doing his thing. My wife for the support, my family for the support, and all of y'all I know a lot of y'all reached out and supported and stuff, so I greatly appreciate it. But yeah, so that's about it. Again, to everybody who's reached out to me about, the meet, I greatly appreciate you. And yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, hit me up on the socials. I'm very active on TikTok and Instagram. So yeah,